Hello there, my name's James Matthews Paul. I'm here with PrintingNews.com at EXPO 2016. I'm being joined now by Andy Fetherman from Muller Martini.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Andy, it's great to have you here. Now, Muller Martini is featuring Finishing 4.0
That's correct.
at EXPO. We all know about Industry 4.0, but what's Finishing 4.0 and what are you doing with it here at EXPO?
You know, Finishing 4.0 is taking the requirements of the new paradigm of hybrid printing, inkjet and digital, and putting it into basically 5 pillars. The first pillar is automation, a bit passé, but that's an important core of the Finishing 4.0. Then touchless workflow. That means driving that automation with barcodes or JDF type files, so there's less human interaction to set up the variability, which is the third pillar of the finishing we experience today. Digital printers can print almost anything, anytime. Then we're challenged at Muller Martini to finish very effectively and productively. So we have to address with touchless workflow, driving that automation to address the variability. And then all together we have to interconnect it. That's the fourth pillar. So that we have, whether it's a barcode printed by the printer or whether it's a file coming from pre-press, all of which is connected to right down to the finished product. And over the top is the umbrella of hybrid. We don't only finish digital, we don't only finish offset. We have to have the systems that can finish both, whether at the same time or at different times on the same machine. That's Finishing 4.0.
Okay, and how's it going down at the show?
The show's going really well. We have decent traffic, and the Finishing 4.0 moniker is really impressing a lot of the showgoers. They feel the need for it, they know the challenges of finishing in this new paradigm, and we've done a really good job showing the solutions that can get them there in a highly productive environment very efficiently.
Taking a little step back from all of that, let's talk a little bit about how print service providers can make the best use of the technology that's available to them at the moment. What are your opinions?
You know, I think when you're looking at technology, you have to look at scalability and modularity. Whether you're going to buy an asset to finish offset or an asset to finish digital, sometimes that's a decision that's too hard to make. So look for a product or a technology, especially in the finishing space, where you can do what you need today to replace some aging offset finishing technology, but have the scalability with an incremental investment to add digital finishing capabilities on the same line. That type of investment protection takes the anxiety out of the decision-making process, less buyer's remorse, and also gives you the ability to have the same quality finished product for digital and offset because the same machine's doing the finishing.
Absolutely, that's a really great point actually. Now, from your perspective, both as Andy Fetherman and from Muller Martini's point of view, what do you think the biggest trends are that are impacting commercial print and commercial printers at the moment?
You know, I think the biggest trend is the emergence of more substrate variability and better print quality with inkjet. Whether that's in the cut sheet genre, that's coming out more and more in cut sheet inkjet, or whether it's the web fed. The ability to print more coverage on more ranges of stocks will open up the ability for digital to make a real big push in the commercial space. Catalogs, magazines, healthcare industry, whatever it might be. Books were the first conquered by inkjet, now commercial. If you're in commercial, you really have to be looking at inkjet as a solution going forward.
I think you've raised something there that I see throughout the industry in my capacity, which is that finishing is now the sexy bit of print, isn't it? It's, that's the bit that makes it the printed item that it is. Now we see a bit of that on the show floor here, but what do you think or hope the biggest takeaways are from EXPO 2016?
You know, I think it is, I love the sexy comment about finishing. I've been trying to say that for many, many years. When you're looking at, everyone loves to look at print quality, comparing print quality, the fun of print tests, but while you're doing that, the finishing is the most critical part. Make sure in parallel you're looking at finishing solutions, you're looking for opportunities to make the whole value chain of this new hybrid paradigm efficient and productive and profitable to you. So just finishing, it isn't worth anything till it's finished because you can't sell a stack of paper or a roll of paper. So make sure that's a big part of your analysis from day one.
Andy Fetherman, that's great insight. Thank you so much for joining us on PrintingNews.com.
You're welcome. Thank you very much, James.